Dutton Ranch is finally here, and they dropped 2 episodes. It airs on Fridays. It starts off with Beth and Rip taking a ride up into the mountains to spend a night, and they're lovey-dovey, and she's like, "Babe, is it always going to be like this?" and all that. So they're very happy, which means something's going to immediately happen that's going to make them not so happy. So they fall asleep, and then there's like a lightning strike. I'm like, did y'all check the weather? But anyway, Rip gets up and he looks, and sure enough, there's a fire far off, and they believe it's their ranch. So they get on their horses and they ride back down. And sure enough, their ranch is on fire. Beth rushes in the house to grab some things, and she tells Carter, this is Carter, believe it or not, she tells Carter to get his things. When she's grabbing things like her dad's hat, I believe, and then she grabbed that. I think that's a knife, right? I don't know whose knife that is or what that symbolizes, but they made a point to show it. Was that Monica's or something? I don't know. It was this guy, and he shot him. The minute he said that, he shot him. Like, and then immediately seemed like he regretted it, but he said he hesitated. So the other guy that was with him in the truck, was like, "What did you do?" And they're like, We have to get rid of this." Enter the villains. This is Beulah. I think her name is Beulah, and she owns this huge ranch and most of the town. It sounds like, and then I don't know if that's her son or if he's her stepson, but that's Joaquin. He's the brother of the guy who just shot the other guy. So she's looking for him and wondering where he is. She thinks he's drunk. He has a substance abuse problem. And so she's telling him, you need to find him. There's a run in at the gas station. Rip and his one of his guys, and I can't remember Azul. Rip and Azul were at the gas station, and the drunk guy who shot the other guy, starts picking with him and calling him names, and Rip handles him, and because he pulls his gun on Rip. Rip handles him. He like takes the gun and dislodges the clip or whatever, in a really cool way, and then he takes the gun from him. And then he gives the gun. So the guy drives off and leaves the guy that was with him. He gives the gun back to the guy, and I'm like, okay, now Rip's prints are on the gun, so we know where that's going to go in the future. Back at Carter's school, this Carter stuff has pissed me off. Back at his school, he's trying to make friends, and he goes up to the table with these girls. One of the girls was kind of, sort of flirting with him in class, and he goes up to the table and he's like, "Hey, are you guys going to the rodeo?" The brunette, that heifer, she was like, "How old are you?" She didn't even answer his question. She's like, "How old are you?" Oh, and his feelings were hurt. He just got up and walked off. Oh, that ticked me off.